Here they are for one and all. The Moomins are about to call. Come on and sit down here with me. They're here for you on your TV. They are the Moomins. They are the Moomins. So come with me, give me your hand. I'll take you up to Moomin land. You can fly just like a bird and sing the best song ever heard. There with the Moomins. 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 Ba 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 ba
As usual, the Hemulin is walking around Moomin Valley looking for rare plants to add to his collection.
Oh, my.
Hey, Stinky!
I'm off.
What?
Stinky, why are you always doing naughty things like that?
I've no idea, Moomin.
Would you like it if someone gave you a shove?
Not really, but when you see someone bending over like that, I mean, what can you do? I couldn't resist giving him a little push now, could I?
I think you must have an irresponsible imp inside you, Stinky.
A what? Of course, that's it. It's that nasty imp who forces me to do all those things I would never dream of doing otherwise. So when I'm naughty, it's all his fault.
Well, you better drive the imp out.
Right, just like that. And exactly how is that done, Moomin?
Well, let me think.
Do you know how it's done, Snufkin?
You really want to drive the imp out?
Of course.
Then it would seem to be fairly easy.
Okay, tell me then.
To begin with, you don't really have any imp inside.
Huh?
That's just to make it easier to understand. You simply have to decide not to do bad things. So decide.
I have to decide not to do bad things.
I don't think Stinky will change.
Is that so?
Well, do you?
Nope.
What's the point of telling him?
One should.
Ah.
That's a truly great sentence. Now, what I'd really like would be a cup of Moomin Mama's coffee. Yes?
Would you like coffee?
Oh, that's what I call perfect timing.
Oh?
I was just saying to myself that I could really do with a cup of coffee, and the next moment, there you are.
You sound as if your writing's going well.
Yes, indeed. It's a new version of the old story about an evil imp who lived in a tree. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh.
That wasn't perfect timing.
No.
I won't give up.
What's the matter, Mr. Hemulin?
I must get that plant for my collection, but I can't climb high enough.
No problem. I can go up and get it for you.
Can you really, Moomin?
Of course.
Thank you.
how wonderful to be young. You should start studying botany now, Moomin. Take care to get the root as well, please. It's vital. Oh, be careful up there, Moomin.
I'm nearly there. Whoop. Stinky!
Oh!
Easy now.
What a pretty flower this is. I do feel I need a buttonhole.
That's the Hebulin's flower, Stinky, and you know it. Give it back immediately.
But I got here first. I think I'll become a famous botanist, you know?
This is just too much.
Poor plant.
There must be another one, even if it is rare. I'll help you look.
Stinky really does have an imp in him.
I don't think a real imp would like to hear you say that. I'm sure Stinky's just being himself, that's all. I wonder if you've seen a rare plant about this big. Yellow flowers with 7 or 8 petals and red centers. You couldn't tell me anyway, of course, since you don't speak. They are very odd creatures. Oh. That's it. Mr. Hemulin, come quickly. I found it.
Are the Hattifatners still around?
No, they've gone now, and I think I found that plant for your collection.
Let me see. Oh, yes, that's it.
You found it?
Yes.
Great.
Snufkin, how can I ever thank you? You really are a true friend.
Oh, well.
And I'm extremely grateful to you too, Moomin.
He was tremendously bad, even for an evil imp. But when he was finally captured, he whined and cried, just like a petty criminal. I'll be sickeningly kind to everyone, he pleaded. I'll help old people cross the road all day long. But since his captors were able to read his mind, they knew that he didn't mean what he was saying. So they decided to imprison him in a tiny cave where he could do no more harm to anyone. He struggled and squealed, but was powerless to escape, and remains there to this day. The cave is still called Imp's Rest, but nowadays no one knows what the name means.
That's pretty strange, Moomin Papa.
What is?
You just said no one knows why it's called that, so how come you do?
No, you don't understand. All I meant was that no one in my story knows where the name comes from.
So where is Imp's Rest?
I said at the beginning, once upon a time in a faraway forest.
Far away? How far away? From where?
Well, I don't know.
But you wrote it.
It's just a story, Snorkmaiden.
You mean you made the whole thing up?
It's an old legend that's been told from generation to generation, and no one knows if it's true or not.
I reckon it's still odd. If you know why it's called Imp's Rest, then surely it stands to reason that other people should know as well.
All right, I'll change that bit.
Snorkmaiden, let's play hide-go-seek.
Good idea.
Why are you both sitting inside when the weather's as nice as this? It's not like you at all.
Your father's finished his new story, you know, and he's been reading it to us.
Really?
Only there were some parts which weren't any good. Luckily, we were here to tell him what was wrong so he can get it sorted out.
Is this true, Papa?
Yes, it is, I'm sorry to say.
I would never have guessed that these two were good critics of literature.
In fact, we're not just good, we're excellent at it.
Begging your pardon. I know. Let's try a different way of playing hide-go-seek today. How about if two of us hide together, then everybody else has to search for us?
So long as I'm not paired with Sniff, he hasn't got a clue and just hides his head like an ostrich.
You take what you get. We'll all pair off with someone when we get there.
How do we choose?
We'll draw lots with something, Snorkmaiden, to make it fair.
I want to pair off with you, Moomin.
Yes, but so do I.
You'll draw lots, understand? I ought to pair off with one of you. Being small is a great advantage in hide and seek. They'd never be able to find us.
I hope you remembered to tell your mother that you were coming out to play with us.
You told Mama, didn't you? No, but I'm sure you did.
No, I didn't tell her. I thought you were gonna do it because you're older.
Great, so it looks like nobody told her then.
All right, we'd better not stay too long in that case.
We don't want to hurry, though. Hide and seek's not the sort of game you can rush.
Sniff! I found you, Sniff and Snorkmaiden. I saw your tail, Sniff.
I told you to pull it in further, Sniff.
Well, I thought it couldn't be seen.
This time, Little My and I will hide. Now turn around, everyone, and look the other way. Count to 20 slowly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There are great places to hide over here, Moomin. Follow me.
8, 9, 10.
Look over there.
This looks like a good place to hide.
They'll never find us there.
No, they won't.
Well, you could hide almost anywhere, but it's more difficult for me.
I reckon you'll be okay in there, Moomin.
Just have a look and make sure I can't be seen from anywhere, would you?
Okay.
And then double check it.
Yep.
Is it okay?
It's fine, Moomin.
Now you come and hide, Little Moy.
Okay. Where do you suppose the others are? Can you hear them yet?
Quiet, they might hear us.
This is boring. Wonder what they're doing.
Hey, stop it.
Moomin, Moomin.
No, they have spotted us.
Little My.
Suppose they can see me as well?
That's impossible. We double-checked. Perhaps they heard all your noise. Eh? There's no one here.
I'm not so sure.
I'm just over here.
But who are you, please? Where are you hiding?
I'm right in front of you.
But there's only a dead tree in front of us.
That's right, and I'm inside that tree.
Then you must be even smaller than me, whoever you are.
Now, yes, I used to be very big, but those crooks shrank me and locked me up in here out of spite.
Oh, really?
Believe me, Moomin.
Oh, Moomin!
Found him?
Look!
They're not even trying to hide, are they?
Huh, they probably got bored and gave up because we took such a long time to find them.
How peculiar. They're just staring at that dead tree. Now I know.
What do you know, Little My?
It's an evil imp inside that tree.
An evil imp?
Better confess, you're an evil imp, aren't you?
Well, that's pretty smart of you, I must say. I never thought you could identify me. You're quite right, I am an imp.
What?
Right again.
I can hardly believe it's true.
Have you started talking to trees now? We're not talking to the tree, we're talking to the evil imp who's been locked up inside it.
Ah, an imp?
In the tree? But Moomin Papa said he was imprisoned inside a cave. So he got it wrong. It wouldn't be the first time he's ever been mistaken. I suppose over so many hundreds of years, stories are bound to get changed.
How very clever of you, young lady. You're not as stupid as you look.
If there really is an evil imp trapped in there, I think we should keep well away from this place.
So do I.
Just a minute. After 500 years in here, I'm getting cramp. I want to come out.
I bet you do, but that's tough. You're an evil imp.
Not anymore, I'm not. Oh, how I've regretted my evil ways. I've changed into a good imp now. Very good. Extremely good. You must believe me.
Not likely.
Certainly not.
If only you were to look at me, you'd realize there's nothing to worry about. Except, of course, you'll never see what I really look like as long as I'm cooped up in here.
We're not interested.
Please, it's very difficult to be good inside a tree.
So what do we get if we let you out?
Oh, really, Sniff?
Have anything you like, young man. Name what you want. I have great power. Ask away.
But we're not sure if we're gonna let you out yet.
He deserves to be let out. You can tell how good he is from what he's saying. Would it be possible for me to have a big bag of gold coins, please?
Of course, you get them when I'm out.
Gee, thanks.
We have a request as well, please.
Go right ahead.
We don't want our mother to be angry with us if we're late for dinner today, Mr. Imp.
Granted, she won't even notice you're missing.
Let's see. You aren't thinking of letting him out too, are you?
But he's become a good imp now.
You sure?
What I'd like more than anything else is a genuine pearl necklace.
Consider it done.
I want a really super skateboard that goes twice as fast as my old one.
Hey, we don't have any proof he's changed at all.
Well, he'd better not try any tricks with me. I'm not scared of him.
Now you're the last one, Moomin. What do you want?
I want what you have said to be the truth, that's all.
You'll find out soon enough. Won't you ask for something else?
No, if it's all the same to you, I don't think I will, thanks.
You're very stubborn. Oh, please excuse me for losing my temper. It's just I'm so keen to do something good for you.
What do we have to do to let you out of the tree?
You should push a straw into the little crack you can see in the tree trunk right in front of you. I'll be able to get through that.
But there aren't any straws here.
Then go and find some. I mean, perhaps in some nearby field.
Oh, yes, of course. Back soon.
Hey, Sniff!
Hurry up. I'm boiling over with the desire to give you your presents.
What are you looking at, Stinky?
Oh, Snufkin! I'm sorry I took that flower. I wanted to give it back to the Hemulin.
We found another.
Oh?
What are Moomin and the others doing down there?
They're trying to freeze me out, Snufkin. I saw them talking to an old tree.
Hey! I found some at last!
I wonder what he's going to do with those straws.
That should do it.
Come on out then if you're going to, Mr. Imp.
What ugly clouds!
$500 years, free after 500 long years. Now I'll have some fun.
So he was lying.
Of course, there's no such thing as a good imp or a truthful one.
As long as I get my gold coins.
You're a very stupid young man if you think imps keep promises.
So what will you do now? You'll be a bit out of touch with things after 500 years.
Well, first I'm gonna turn you all into evil imps.
No, you're not. Run, everybody. Help, I can't move.
You really thought you could escape from me?
So that's a real imp and he's mean.
And he was locked up inside that tree.
Oh, how stupid to let him out. I can't believe they did it. Huh?
We can't just sit and let this happen. It's time to go down and intervene.
Hey, wait, Snufkin!
Prepare to be changed, Moomin.
What do you mean?
Since you're the first, I'll let you choose. So what will you be, an imp, a frog, or a snake?
Oh.
Who dares approach me?
I'm Snufkin, one of Moomin's friends.
Well, do you want to become an imp along with the others?
Yes, just the same as Moomin.
Snufkin!
But before we all go any further, there's something important I want to be certain of.
Like what?
How do I know that you are a genuine imp?
How dare you? What do you think I am, you pipsqueak?
A magician? Something from a circus?
Something from a circus? Whatever could have given you an idea like that?
Well, when I saw you emerge from behind the tree...
Not from behind, from inside the tree through a straw.
Oh, no. You don't fool me. You're far too big to be able to fit into a little straw like that. It just isn't possible.
I'm an imp and I can do whatever I like. I have supreme power.
Great, but I still saw you sneak out from behind the tree.
Imps don't sneak, you fool. I'll show you. Will you believe it if I do it again?
Well, if I saw it with my own eyes, I would.
I want to see it as well. I wasn't really paying attention the first time.
Idiot! This time try to concentrate properly.
Oh, boy.
Impressive, isn't it? Now you have to believe in my power.
I can move again, Moomin.
Snorkin.
Hey! Oh, what are you doing? Don't pull away the straw. I can't get out.
Then you'll just have to stay in there for another 500 years, won't you?
I've been trapped again. He's outsmarted me. Please, little My, your skateboard.
I don't think you know what a skateboard is. You can't seriously expect me to fall for that.
I think we've come far enough, Papa.
Yes.
No, please. I can't swim. Help. No, don't do it. I'll give you anything. Bags of coins, skateboards, anything.
They cast the dead tree far away from the shore and watched it being carried out by the current. And when Moomin Papa got home, he rewrote his story from the beginning to the end.
Here they are for one and all. The Moomins are about to call. Come on and sit down here with me. They're here for you on your TV. They are the Moomins. They are the Moomins. So come with me, give me your hand. I'll take you up to Moomin land. You can fly just like a bird and sing the best song ever heard. There with the Moomins. 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 Ba 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 ba
While out in the forest looking for rare new plants one day, the Hemulin was surprised to come upon a huge tent he had never seen before.
Looks like a circus tent.
Oh, dear. Look at those dark clouds. It's a good thing we managed to get the tent up before it started raining.
Yes. Oh, hello, Mr. Hemulin.
Is that your tent?
Yes, I'm going to build my flying ship in it.
Oh, are you? Great. Then the blueprints must be ready and you solved your problems.
Well, sort of.
What's the problem, Snork? You usually sound more confident than that.
Since my first flying ship was such a flop, I'm not saying much this time.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it anyway. Oh, the thunderstorm's almost here. I'll be going.
I'll be going home, too.
Snorkmaiden?
Yes, Snork? What's the matter?
We put up the tent in a stupid place.
Stupid? Why?
I'll tell you why. Because we really ought to put it up deep in the forest somewhere, right out of sight. Here everyone can see, and if my flying ship is a flop, they'll know.
Oh, don't be silly. Of course it won't be a flop. Just now you were so confident when we were putting up the tent.
Well, yes. But then the Hemulan came, just like everyone else will come.
Don't be silly, Snork. The clouds are predicting a thundering success for you.
Well, maybe. I'd better get to work. You go on home, and I'll see you later.
Yes, Snork. Gracious, I'd better run. The rain's about to start.
Yes. By Edison, I'll make it fly. Just see if I don't.
It started raining. I'll just shelter here for now. No point in getting wet.
I guess Snorkmaiden hasn't woken up yet.
No.
Snufkin said she was hit by lightning.
Yes, we think so.
So let's see.
She looks okay, but she's still unconscious.
Has anyone told Snork?
Yes, Papa has.
Here, I brought some tea.
Oh, thank you, Mama.
Still no change?
No, she hasn't moved.
Really? That is surprising. I was almost certain she would have woken up by now.
She's so still. I'm so worried.
She'll be fine.
I really hope she will, but what if she doesn't wake up soon?
Have you tried?
No, because I didn't know if it would be a good idea to disturb her.
You might try calling her name.
Good idea. Of course, that massive thunderclap must have pretty well deafened her, so I guess we shouldn't waste any time whispering at her. Hey, wake up, Snorkmaiden! Boo!
Snorkmaiden! Please wake up, will you? Hey, Snorkmaiden!
Better wake up, Snorkmaiden, or I'm gonna bite you!
Please be quiet.
Little My, she spoke.
Please be quiet. The shouting's hurting my head.
There, I told you. She's waking up now.
That's wonderful. It means she's going to be all right.
I'm just glad I didn't have to shout any louder to wake you up, because if I'd really yelled at the top of my voice, I might have damaged your head or something.
Here. Why not have some tea, Snorkmaiden? That'll wake you up.
Thank you. What happened to me?
You just had a lucky escape. Snufkin found you under a tree, hit by lightning.
Snufkin?
Yes, he was worried the lightning might have come down through the tree and hit you.
I remember it was raining. I sheltered under a tree, and then all of a sudden there was this loud bang.
You were lucky. Trees are dangerous places in storms.
I must say thank you to Snufkin.
He said he was going off somewhere as soon as the rain stopped.
Oh, don't you know where?
No, I don't. Maybe for a walk in the woods.
Not there. Somewhere else.
Huh?
What's the matter? What did I say?
Somewhere else.
That's right.
You're trying to tell us Snufkin hasn't gone for a walk in the woods?
No, he hasn't. He's gone the other way to do some fishing.
But you've been asleep in here for hours. How could you know where he is?
Well, I know because I can see it.
It's all your fault.
What?
It's obvious. When you yelled in her ear just now, you must have caused damage to her brain.
No, wait, Moomin. Don't you go trying to blame me for that. It was all caused when the lightning hit her in the first place.
Oh, stop arguing, you two. There's nothing wrong with Snorkmaiden's mind. She just had a dream and hasn't quite woken up yet, that's all.
What are you talking about? I'm wide awake.
Yes, I know you are, but you're still remembering your dream.
That's right. Have a nice lie down.
Hey, I can sing a lullaby for you.
Don't you dare.
I will if I want to.
Oh!
What, Snorkmaiden?
It's Snufkin.
Why? What's wrong with Snufkin?
Snufkin's in terrible danger. Hurry up or we'll be too late to save him.
Snorkmaiden! Wait, Snorkmaiden! Wait for me!
Snorkmaiden!
Wait, little My.
Guess not.
This is getting really odd. What if Snorkmaiden actually does know something about Snufkin? Snorkmaiden! Where is Snufkin?
Straight ahead, but hurry! We still have quite a long way to go before we get there!
So what could be so dangerous about fishing?
I don't know. We'll find that out when we get there. Oh!
Watch out! What do you think you're doing, Snorkmaiden?
I'm going to rescue Snufkin.
But how can you be so sure he's even here?
Oh, he is! Look over there!
Snufkin!
And he's taking a nap.
Look there, at the top of the cliff! It's going to fall down! What are we going to do? It's about to fall! Snufkin, wake up!
Snufkin! Wake up, Snufkin! Oh, he can't hear us above the noise.
You don't know what my voice is capable of.
Snufkin! Wake up, Snufkin!
Snufkin! Please, Snufkin! Wake up! Snufkin! Over here!
It's Snorkmaiden. I guess she must be feeling better if she's come out.
That rock's gonna fall on your head! Be
Huh?
careful!
What do you want?
Come on! Snufkin! Look out of the way! Go on! Quit! Snufkin! Hurry! Snufkin!
Thank goodness Snorkmaiden wasn't badly hurt by that lightning bolt.
Well, physically, she's fine, but
Only physically?
she suddenly rushed away saying Snufkin was in great danger.
I don't quite understand.
You're trying to tell me Snorkmaiden can predict what's going to happen?
Well, I was thinking about you, Snufkin, and then suddenly I could see you fishing, and I just knew that something bad was about to happen to you.
Maybe you are psychic in that case.
Really?
Yeah, and it was my shouting that made her whatever you just said she was.
It was the lightning.
I guess it was. But mind you, I've got to admit I've never heard of lightning having that effect on people before.
That goes to show Snorkmaiden is a bit special.
Thank you.
Snorkmaiden, you say you saw Snufkin fishing. Are you absolutely sure it wasn't just a dream?
Yes, quite sure.
Well, I'm not so sure. It all sounds very unlikely to me. Perhaps it was just a coincidence.
Some coincidence that would be. I saw what I saw.
So with a power like that, could you tell me whether my flying ship will be successful or not?
Let's see. I guess I can always try.
That's ridiculous. That's superstition, and it doesn't make any kind of scientific sense. I couldn't possibly believe it.
Of course you couldn't believe it, but that doesn't mean I might not be psychic all the same.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find out if your flying ship will be successful or not.
Stop it, Snorkmaiden.
Why?
I don't want you to predict it. If I know it will fail, I won't want to go on.
You said you didn't believe in it.
Oh, well, I don't. But still,
Let me try, Snork. I'm almost sure I would foresee it would be a success because you're so clever.
Well, maybe you're right. No, stop it, Snorkmaiden. I don't want to know.
Why not? Suppose it is a failure. You can do something else.
Yes, I have to admit you've got a point there. But the trouble is I don't want to do something else. All I want to do is build a flying ship.
Well?
No, I've decided I don't want to know anything. Forget it.
Oh my goodness! Listen, you two! Fly back home immediately! There's a nasty snake that's after your babies! If you hurry, there's still enough time!
There, I've brought in all the scaffolding now, Snork.
Thank you, Moomin. Just put them down with the others, will you?
Okay.
You're a great help to me, Moomin. Thank you.
You're welcome. I just can't wait to see your flying ship finished, that's all. Hey, why isn't Snorkmaiden here?
She did want to help, but I told her not to, Moomin.
Whatever for?
It's because she can see the future. If she's here with me, sooner or later, she'll see if my ship will be a success, and then she'll just go and tell me. That would really take the fun out of things. I don't want to know the future.
Yes, of course. I understand how you feel.
You know...
What?
Tell you the truth, I'm really too scared to ask her.
Huh?
Oh, I know it's not a scientific way of thinking, but I can't help it. If I knew it would be a failure,
Oh, I guess you could tell I was coming, couldn't you?
It wasn't all that difficult. I knew you were looking for me, and I know exactly what you're going to ask me.
What then?
You want me to use my psychic powers to make you money.
Hey, Snorkmaiden, that's incredible. You really do have the power to see the future.
Maybe, but I still don't want to team up with you.
Why not?
Because it won't work.
What won't?
We wouldn't get rich that way. Honestly, we wouldn't.
Oh, you're just saying that. I'll change our future, you'll see. Come on, Snorkmaiden.
All right. I foresee that no matter how often I say no, I'll go with you in the end. So I might as well give in now.
This is it, sir. Step right this way.
Can the lady really foretell the future?
Oh, yes, guaranteed.
I must be honest with you. I'm very worried about my health. I don't think I've got all that long left to live.
No, that's not right.
Look, you can give it to me straight. How much time have I got?
Not there.
I see. Well, somehow it is almost a relief to know the end is approaching.
Sort of. You have about 90 years to go before you need to start worrying. That's plenty of time yet.
Have I really?
Maybe even a little more than that if you exercise once a day and try to keep a good diet.
Oh, I see. This is all very well, but what am I gonna do with this lot? Just look at all these. Special medicines. I bought them to try and make myself better, but it looks like I won't be needing them anymore now. They're all yours.
I'm not gonna die yet. I'm not gonna die. As I thought, Mrs. Phillyjunk.
Hello, Sniff.
I believe you've come here to find a fortune teller.
Good gracious, how could you have known that?
Ah, I know all. I am the manager of a very famous psychic, you know.
I heard a rumor, but if you're the manager, no thanks.
Huh? Hang on a minute, Mrs. Phillyjunk.
Why should I trust your medium? Or you, in fact?
You can trust me. After all, don't forget, we foretold your coming here, didn't we? And if our predictions don't all come true, you just have to ask for a refund. Why not give it a go anyway? Please go straight in, Mrs. Phillyjunk.
Are you really saying I have to go in here?
What were you expecting, a palace or something? Get ready, here's a client to see you.
It's Snorkmaiden.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Phillyjunk.
What is this all about?
Well, it's like this. Snorkmaiden was struck by lightning, and now she can see the future.
No one said it was you.
Well, it is, unfortunately.
Do sit down.
Very well. I'll give you a chance, then.
Yeah, there's just one small thing. We have to be paid beforehand.
Oh, do you really?
Yes, with money, not medicine or anything like that.
What do you mean?
Nothing at all. Never mind. Thanks a lot. Now, Mrs. Phillyjunk, you go ahead and ask Snorkmaiden questions on anything you want to know about.
I'm ready, Snorkmaiden. Tell me all about my future.
Certainly, ma'am. I can see.
What is it you see?
It's getting clearer. I can see you, Mrs. Phillyjunk.
Oh, but are you sure it's really me you can see?
Yes, with your parasol.
Tell me what I'm doing.
You're waving the parasol.
Am I?
Yes, and you're looking extremely angry.
What else?
You're chasing someone with the parasol.
Look, forget the parasol. Tell me what else you can see.
You're running, that's all.
That's all?
Yeah, why don't you have another look, Snorkmaiden?
I see now.
Yes, what do you see now?
I see Sniff and I running.
Snorkmaiden, what on earth does all that have to do with Mrs. Fillyjonk?
Oh, goodness!
What is it?
I saw who Mrs. Fillyjonk was chasing. Us!
Just what are you talking about? Are you trying to make fun of me, young lady?
Time to go, Sniff.
How dare you try and cheat me?
You see, just like I said.
It looks like you were right.
You're a fraud and you're impertinent with it.
No, Mrs. Fillyjonk, please. Hey, Snorkmaiden!
You just wait.
Help!
Please don't, Mrs. Fillyjonk!
You took my money under false pretenses.
We didn't! Snorkmaiden foretold this. It was true. Look, it's happening now.
You just wait.
You do understand now, don't you? We're never gonna get rich doing this.
Well, here's a much better idea. I've got a coin here, and I'm gonna use it to buy a lottery ticket.
Lottery?
That's right. It's a piece of cake. All you have to do is look into the future and give me the winning number. It's as simple as that. We can't lose.
I can't see anything unless I close my eyes.
That's no problem. Give me your hand, and I'll guide you. You keep your eyes closed. Is it working?
Yes, I'm starting to see something, but it's a very long number.
Come on, I'm ready to memorize it.
Number 23.
Number 23.
Number 17.
Number 17.
Come back, scoundrels. Give me my money back.
Hey, don't interrupt her. Come on, Snorkmaiden. What's next?
Number 40.
Number 40.
37.
Number 37.
Not so fast.
Quick, hurry up.
Hello, Snorkmaiden. What's going on?
Moomin!
Hey, keep your eyes closed.
Save me, Moomin!
Snorkmaiden, what are the other numbers?
What's the matter?
Stop that, Mrs. Fillyjonk!
Wait, I'll get them.
Hey, everybody, are you all right?
I'm okay, but Snorkmaiden's fainted. Oh, please wake up, Snorkmaiden.
Snorkmaiden.
I'm very sorry it all fell down, Snork. It's my fault Mrs. Fillyjonk came in.
Easy to rebuild. What's more important is how you're feeling.
I'm fine. I think I must have banged my head.
Don't worry. Now, what was that number again? I've forgotten. What's the problem?
I can't see it.
You must.
Well, I can't. In fact, I can't see a single thing about the future anymore.
What? Have you really lost your psychic power?
I do seem to have done, and if you ask me, good riddance. It was a pain.
You can't have. It's a disaster.
That's great, Snorkmaiden.
What a relief.
You know, I'm rather sorry they've gone now, in a way.
Oh, why's that, Snork?
I think it's because the Snork wanted to know if his flying ship would work.
But you told me before you didn't want to know about anything.
I did, but then I thought afterwards perhaps I did want to know.
Oh, Snork, I don't have to see into the future for that.
Huh?
No, I know you and I know how clever you are. And I promise your flying ship is certain to be a wonderful success. I have confidence in you.
Oh, thank you, Snorkmaiden.
Come on, it's high time we started rebuilding.
Right, we'll have to get a stronger pole this time.
So will you let me help you now?
Yes, of course.
Hey, Sniff, will you lend a hand too?
Well, maybe.
With all three helping Snork with the building work, the flying ship is bound to be finished soon. So let's just keep our fingers crossed.